Alright, let's get this thing in here so we can actually start working on it. Alright, so if I'm being honest, this is not going to be a very easy video to film logistically. So, while I was shooting that video with the computer, I had the battery charging here. So, right now we got nothing. It's going to be I'm not going to be able to show you my, so we have 12.25 volts. And there's a couple things I need to test. This mower does like absolutely nothing, ow, when you crank it. It does literally nothing. And I have a feeling it's one of the kill switches. For instance, this kill switch right here is on the seat, and I just dropped my thing. I have a kit that I need to grab. Alright, so we tested that. So there is absolutely nothing. I'm hoping I don't have to pull this whole thing off. So I'm going to go back to volts, because I was just on, go back to 20 volts. I'm going to, there's a solenoid down here that I don't think I'm going to be able to get to very easily. Actually, let's just go for low-hanging fruit. There's a fuse here. That looks kind of burnt. So let's actually, it's not. This fuse is good. Is it? Getting like 1 ohm on it. So we're going to have to go a little bit further. Alright, so that... Oh wait, that's ohms. Okay, let me go back to volts. 20 volts. So there is a connection here. There's 12 volts there. So we are getting voltage to this. There's a fuse block right here, which you probably can't see. And we have voltage going to it. So let's see. Let me grab my other test leads. I'll be right back. Alright, so you may or may not be able to see this. It looks like you might be able to. The screen is just so small. I can't find my other test leads because I have ones that have clips in it. And what I did is I took a set of vice grips and I just, you know, clamped the vice grips to that. the other question is what did I do with that? Oh, there it is. Alright, so I'm going to put this fuse back in. And I'm going to go... I can't find a wiring diagram to this thing anywhere on the internet. And... well, that's obviously... So I'm trying to get to what I can get to without having to take this daggum body off of this thing. Alright, so I'm going to pull this relay out and start probing in it, see what happens. Nothing. No crank voltage. That. That's very weird. So that has 12 volts right there. And I do now know that this engine will crank. So what if I hook this back up? We have 12 volts there. So we're missing our 12 volt crank signal somewhere, which is most likely due to a bad switch. Now the question being, where are all the switches at? I have a feeling that it's going to be this this park and brake switch, which I don't even know where it's at. And so that's not going to be helpful. So what if I... Is that supposed to be a park and brake, I believe? Or is that going to be the clutch? I think you have to have them both pressed down. So let me do some digging. I'm going to find out where this switch is, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Alright, so I've opened out every switch. Every switch seems to be okay. I've narrowed it down to the key switch. But here's where we run into a problem. So if I jumper these wires... Alright, well the battery's almost dead, so that doesn't help either. What happens... And I need to make sure I have this going the right way. The engine spins until we hit, like, top. Not sure if it's top. Oh, actually, I got it to free up. Okay, so I might actually be able to get this thing to spin, but I'm gonna have to recharge the battery to do so. Yeah, this battery's dead. But I did get it to free up. That's a good thing. But so I had to. I'm not sure what it's. It sounded like it was catching on something, which now it does not. So I'm going to take something here and jump for this one more time. Alright, so I'm going to have to jump, I'm going to have to charge this battery again, and I will be right back. Alright, so I've ended up pushing the mower back a considerable amount, and I have it jumper to the deep cycle battery that runs my shop. that gives me hope now. So I did get this thing free. So what I'm going to do is put spark plug back in it, which is a chore on this thing. This is how I had to take it out. Have a flexible doohickey. But it actually goes right in. What I can do is I can just wire in a start switch for it, you know, like a ow. I can put a momentary switch in that would be a kill switch. Ah, crap. So what I'm going to do is see if this bad boy will even run. It's definitely got some water in it, potentially from sitting outside here. So let's see what happens. I think it wants to run. Spray a little more carb clean in. It sounds like it's got a... I hope it doesn't have a bottom end problem. But yeah, this... Ooh, that thing sounds terrible. Man, when that thing fires off, it does not sound good. I'm going to kick a little bit of gas in there, but not too much. That might have been too much. She wants to fire, that's for sure, but I definitely need to pull this carburetor off, and that does not look like an easy task. Yeah, it sounds like when it fires, it's just... It sounds like it's hitting that rough spot again. And it is. That sounds like a broken crankshaft or something. The connecting rod. Did you hear that thing fire? Doesn't sound good, but it fired. so she runs. Alright, so should I go further and pull the carburetor? I wonder what's even in this tank. Is there even anything in this tank? Let me check that and I'll get back to you guys in a moment. Because there is a possibility this tank thing is going to drive out of here today. Alright everybody, so I haven't gotten any further on this machine. I ran the carburetor through the ultrasonic cleaner, did a couple other things. I just can't get it to draw fuel right now. I don't know if there's a problem with the tank or if there's a hidden shut-off valve I can't find. But I do know that the machine will run. I do know that it actually the engine sounds good. So I'm just going to leave it here for today. I'm probably going to come up tomorrow and do some more with it because I do have off tomorrow. There's another machine I want to look at right now, see if I can get that one going. I'm not really going to do a video on that. I don't think it's just, I don't want to overload you guys with lawnmower videos, but I'm running out of time. It's, wow, it's after 3 o'clock right now. So, I'm just going to take a quick gander at that one machine, see what I can do, and get these videos uploaded. But yeah, so if you got any questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts, whatever, you can leave them down in the doobly-doo below. Got any don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a blessed day.